The title of today's class is The 2 Best Ways to Plan and Change Your Past, Part 2. The 2 best ways to plan and change your past, Part 2. So we're talking about controlling your past. And Part 1, we talked about a psychological time machine, about ways to go back into your past. And we made it clear what we mean by that and what we don't mean by that. So if, let's say, the past you lost a job, we're not talking about being able to change that, go back and get the job. God forbid a loved one passed away, we're not talking about bringing that person back to life. We've had some kind of legal or medical issue. It is what it is. We can't go back and change what happened in terms of the material universe. So we demonstrated last time psychological time travel, where you can change, go back to your past and change the meaning of your past. And I went back and talked about a number of examples. I went back into my past and changed it. And Frances has some amazing insights for you that will uplift you and change your lives when you hear things that she has to say. But I talked about the 2 best ways. So today I'm going to talk about the way we talked about last week, but also I'm going to talk about the second way. So the first way we talked about is actually to go back to your past and change it. Changing what the meaning is for you. And just to review a little bit, we talked about how Jimmy had lost his job, destroyed by it, the worst day of his life. And I had told him, Jimmy, I'll know you're making progress because you're going to tell me within 3 weeks that getting fired was the best thing ever happened to you. And he was traumatized by it. Many had 30 years, loved, respected, make a good living. 3 weeks went by, and it changed his past. It was the best thing ever happened to me, Doctor, never getting fired. It really did. As he said to me, when I had my job, my wife never thanked me for getting up in the morning, working all day, coming home with the money. But now that I'm home and she's working, she says, I'm so appreciative that you cook the meals for me, you're vacuuming, cleaning the house. He said, before we had a good marriage, now we have a great marriage. So he said, the best thing ever happened to me was losing that job of 30 years. So that's just an example. We had other stories that I'm just reviewing a little bit. So he changed his past. Psychological time travel. He didn't go back and get the job. He lost that. That was gone. But we went back into the past through psychological time travel, not some kind of science fiction machine. We're doing that. No, we're talking about reality. He went back to his past and changed it. So when he looks back now, he doesn't feel depressed. He says, oh, God, I lost. What a mistake I made. No, he has a good feeling about it now. That's changing his past. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to change your past. You all have something in the past that needs changing. And I went into other examples from my life. I share things from my personal life. Today we have more powerful stories from Frances. We're so honored that you're here, Frances, to share this with us. What an amazing, one of the greatest human beings I've ever met, Frances. I have to honestly say that. I've never said it before. You've never heard me say anything like this in my lectures. Honestly, I'm in awe of this person, truthfully. And then her husband, I told him how fortunate he is. This is a wonderful, wonderful individual. So now I'm going to tell you the second way to change your past. There's another way where your past will be a good past, a positive past, one that adds to your life and not detracts. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. And I'm going to take some demonstrations from me. Then we're going to also talk to Frances about how she changed her past in the 2 ways. The past is made from the present. Every second becomes the past. This second now, that's the past now. So I can influence that past by how I'm perceiving and what I'm doing now in the present. How you perceive the present will affect the story you're telling yourself about the past. Let me say it again. How you perceive the present will affect what story you tell yourself about the past.